Back on TYT Sports, locked out here in Culver City, California. Rick Strom with you. Dez Bryant in the news once again, and it is off-the-field incidents that keep plaguing this young man's career and surrounds himself with question marks over and over and over again. He's going to turn 24 this season in November, I believe. Now, he's in the news again because his mother, Angela Bryant, who's 37 years old, as I said, Dez Bryant going to turn 24, so obviously a 13-year difference between the two. I'm that good at math. Angela Bryant made a 911 call. I will post the link in the description below. It is a 6 minute and 45-second 911 call made by Angela Bryant, and many of the quotes were that basically Angela Bryant said that Dez Bryant ripped her clothes off, pulled her hair, threw a ball at her, and hit her in the face with a hat. Now, Dez had got in an argument with his half-brother, and his mom tried to step in, and the result happened. Dez Bryant, a first-round pick, number 24 overall, entering his third season overall, a dynamic and very high potential player is Dez Bryant as a wide receiver and kick returner for the Dallas Cowboys. But again, off-the-field incidents continue to plague this young man's career. And the question was, had this happened multiple times? And she was quoted as saying on the 911 call, "I can't keep letting him do this. I can't keep letting him do me like this. I'm tired. I'm going to put an end to it today. I'm going to put an end to it today. I'm tired." She stated that Dez Bryant struck her in the hands and wrists. Officers observed bruising on both arms. She also complained that her chest was sore from Bryant pushing her. This is on ESPN.com, and they continue. Bryant turned himself in Monday, booked without incident, charged with a Class A misdemeanor for assaulting a female family member. He was released a few hours later on $1,500 bond. Dez's attorney, Royce White, denied any previous physical incidents between Bryant and his mom. Now, the history of off-the-field incidents is not a laundry list, but it is a list of Dez Bryant. Firstly, last summer, an off-duty police officer was working as a security guard at an upscale Dallas mall, and he kicked Bryant and his friends out of the mall because of inappropriate attire, as in sagging pants and language. Bryant was temporarily banned from the mall. In January, Bryant was detained by police but not arrested after an alleged altercation at a Miami Beach nightclub. And Bryant, who was widely considered a top 10 talent but slipped in the draft because of teams' character concerns, also had been sued for unpaid debts for jewelry and sports tickets from before he was drafted. Angela Bryant also has a history. She served 18 months in prison for selling crack cocaine in 1997, 10 years probation because of an April 2009 incident for selling crack cocaine to undercover informants, found guilty of 2 felony counts for possession of a controlled substance and the manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance. It should also be noted that Deion Sanders, former Dallas Cowboys great and NFL great and Hall of Famer, stopped mentoring Dez Bryant because of all these problems that he had. It's clear that he needs help. It's clear that he has some problems that he needs to address. But there's only one person that could help himself, and that's Dez Bryant. So let me know your thoughts on all this. I want to hear from the Dallas Cowboys fans. You can tweet me your thoughts. You can also follow me on there at Rick Strom. Our Facebook page is in the description below. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Do you think Roger Goodell should come down on him? Do you think Dez Bryant just simply needs help? Let us know your thoughts. And also, please do us a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports.